YouTube? Joe Kyser here. Today we have Cop Watch camera footage. Yes, we do. In front of us here we have Mr. Brandon White getting in and out of the police car in Corrigan, Texas. So this is a little bit different video. He asked me to share some footage, and well, he didn't actually ask me to tell the story, but I did some research, watched some videos, tried to piece together the best I could, and I'm gonna help tell his story. And let's see what you guys think too, because that's what my channel is all about, is opinions, right? Alright, so if you guys think it's a good idea we interview Mr. Brandon White, let me know down below. And of course, I'm going to invite him for an interview. I think it's only fair because I kind of sort of am just cherry picking things. But this is my view of what happened. I mean, it's my true view. If I get things wrong, I apologize. We can follow up. I just want to put that out there. Okay. Okay, this first incident is what seems to have got the dominoes falling. Again, you can go ahead and watch his videos. I'll leave the links below. But let's listen to Mr. White and see what he has to say about the first incident.
So I got arrested on Thursday afternoon, city of Corrigan, for burglary of a motor vehicle.
Okay, real quick, let's check out Texas Penal Code 3004, burglary of vehicles. We can look at this together and see what he was charged with. A person commits an offense if, without the effective consent of the owner, he breaks into or enters a vehicle or any part of the vehicle with intent to commit any felony or theft. So right there, what they're saying is there's going to be elements to this crime. You have to meet all the elements. Specifically, you have to prove intent. Intent is a huge part of any case, right? For purposes of this section, enter means to intrude. Intrude, and this means, now they go ahead and define what enter means. Any part of the body or any physical object connected with the body. So say if he opened the door and put his camera in there, that means enter. Okay, so that's going to qualify. That's part of the element of the crime that'll qualify him. How they're going to proceed with this case, I don't know. I don't even want to put suggestions out there or anything like this. I'm just going to go ahead and just read what this is. For purposes of this section, a container or trailer carried a rail car or a part of the rail car. So they're saying, that's included, containers, rail cars, etc. Any offense under this section is a Class A misdemeanor, except that the offense is a Class A misdemeanor with a minimum term of confinement of 6 months if it is shown on the trial of the offense that the defendant has been previously convicted of an offense under this section. So if this is your first offense, you don't even have to worry about any enhancements. They're not going to nail you. It's only going to be a Class A misdemeanor, which means it's going to stay at the city level. The state won't pick this up. Number 2, the offense is a state jail felony if it is shown on the trial of the offense that the defendant has previously convicted 2 or more times an offense under this section, or the vehicle or part of the vehicle is broken into and entered as a rail car, and the offense is a felony of the 3rd degree if the vehicle broken into and entered is owned and operated by a wholesale distributor of prescription drugs, and the actor breaks into and enters the vehicle with an intent to commit theft of a controlled substance. Okay, so these are all elements of the crime that would have to be met, or not necessarily have to be met. There would be 3 elements, right? And they're saying it could be this, or this, and this. It's all a bunch of legal stuff. I'm not going to try to decipher this, like I said. But that's where Mr. White's defense has to lie. If they're even going to try to prove this, I would love to see the case where they try to prove this, that there's intent. They might be able to prove entering, but what about the intent, that he had intention to do something, a crime, right? They might not even move on with this case, because sometimes that's what they do. It's like a game they play. You can go ahead and watch his videos and he'll further explain and give his opinion on how he feels. Now let's continue to listen to Mr. White.
It says on July 8th, 2021, I, Officer Brown, employed by Corrigan Police Department, was dispatched 203 North Collins Street, Corrigan PD, to assist another officer. When I arrived on scene, I observed a white male holding a cell phone recording the officer that was present. Officers told the subject He was not allowed to record the police department. There are many signs posted on the building stating that recording is not allowed. The subject then admitted to opening the door to a patrol car. Officer Molina was also stated that he observed the subject opening the door to the patrol car and placing his body inside of the patrol vehicle. I then placed the subject under arrest for burglary of a vehicle. From the time the chief, because neither officer moved to arrest me even after. I mean, Molina witnessed me opening the door, and he called the chief out there. Even after I said that I opened the door, neither officer made a move until the chief started jumping around.
All right, there's the first segment that seemed to be the domino effect of everything else. What's to come? So let's move on with some real footage. We don't have the footage of this because the police took the footage. All right, so I urge you to just go watch this video, and he's going to explain it a lot better than I can explain it for him. All right, this is incident number 2 for Mr. White. Mr. White has a sign he's using in protest. On one side, it's asking, how do you feel about the police chief and the mayor? And then on the other side, it has a profanity. It has a profane word, corruption. And I bet you can imagine what that profane word is. So let's go ahead and watch.
I was just called the PD, and he said he was offended about those words.
There's a lot of kids in school buses coming around here, man.
Is there any way we can just bring it somewhere else?
Can you answer me one question?
Yes, sir.
You seen me in that car? You seen me get in that car?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not all the way. You just open like this, and that's what. Yes, that's what when you saw me, hey, it's open, and you look. I said, dude, don't do that. And that's what you. It's open. You put it back.
And that to you is burglary.
Sir.
That to you is burglary. I guess that to you.
Oh, look who it is. This is our buddy. Remember from the last video? Fatty Arbuckle.
Actually, you gotta take that sign off because that's disorderly conduct.
No, sir. 1971 is when this was settled.
Yeah, but that's profane language.
Right, that's when this was settled.
And we
the
got
exact same word on a jacket. 1971, Supreme Court.
Okay. Well, you got your driver's license?
I sure don't.
Okay. And what's come over here?
I mean, that's private property.
Oh, you refuse to change. Oh, you refuse to take off the sign?
Yes, sir. I know it's First Amendment right.
Turn around.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. You saw that right. They went on ahead to arrest him for the sign that displayed profanity. It's exactly what they arrested him for. I don't know how Corrigan's going to get this one off. This doesn't make sense to me at all. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. This video, by the way, is courtesy of Mel Watcher. Again, the link is in the description. You can go ahead and watch it in full on Facebook. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to Brandon's third incident here. It's going to be at the Corrigan police station. He's going to end up getting trespassed from here. Criminal trespassing, which means there had to have been some sort of prior warning for him with stipulation, I would believe, because this doesn't quite make sense either what I'm just watching here. I'm assuming there had to have been something given to him saying he's got to stay away from the police station, police cars within a certain amount of feet or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. All right, so we still have to talk to Brandon about this. I haven't discussed everything. Like I said, I took my point of view, put it together, and this is what I'm watching. It looks like to me it was planned.
Oh, really?
See this?
No, you don't have a copy for me?
No, this is an arrest warrant, man.
For what? Arrest
Criminal
warrant?
trespass.
On where?
From here.
I'm on, right here in between the freaking poles.
Go ahead.
Front previews, buddy.
No,
I'm on.
Go ahead. We're gonna let you get front cuffed, though. Okay, we're not gonna back cuff you. Hold on,
So I'm being arrested again for criminal trespass from the PD. I'm sitting out here on the street.
All right, guys, that's all I got for today. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.